Hello, Gaz Williams here in downtown Las Vegas, and I'm here for a musical meeting of minds, but I'm also hanging out in the hotel for a few hours, so it makes sense for me to whip out the little portable OPZ, which is my little travel companion. I'll take it with me most places because it's so small, battery life is amazing on it, and more than anything else, it just warrants deeper investigation. The little sequencer inside this thing is bizarre and full of really interesting, curious possibilities, one of which we're going to explore today. I want to show the master track feature that's built into this because it really has got some interesting power. The OPZ has got 4 melodic tracks, and that's what we're going to use for this little demonstration. The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some chords in, and we're not going to hear those chords, and I'm doing that deliberately because I quite like the way that this starts to reveal itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a step, and I'll hold this down, I'll put in a D minor chord. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next 4 beats in, and I'll try like a G major. Yeah, and then let's go to an A minor chord. And then let's put a bit of a wilder chord in here. And let's try this with a B flat. Okay, just to add a little bit of spark. But I'm going to jump to my chord track. And I'm just going to basically just put one chord at the start of this. Hold it for 4 beats. So I'm going to do it with a C major. Okay. Got C major there, and then I'm just going to put a bunch of fairly random chords on each 4 step. Okay, so now when I play, that's nicer. So what's actually happening here is the chords that I've put in on the steps, the 4 steps here, are being overruled by the 4 chords that I put in the first place. Things get kind of interesting if we change the step lengths. Our master track and our chord track are both running at the same length. But if we make our master track run a bit slower, we'll see something interesting happen. These buttons along here, I can set how long I want the master track to be. So I'm going to put it to like 4 bars now. Listen what happens. So some of those chords are a bit odd. Let's make the master track run even slower now. So that chord there in the master track, I'm going to change, make it a little bit more different. I'm going to put an extra chord in here with some more spicy notes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chords run half as fast. I'm going to double the length of that. So now now, okay, let's bring in some other notes here. Let's find a nicer sound. That could be nice. So I'm just going to record a very simple pattern in. Here we go. So you can see that new little melody that I put in, it moves with the chord pattern as the chords change. So although this appears to be just like a 16-step sequence, we've got it going for 8 bars there. So, makes it quite interesting. Okay, I'm going to put in an arpeggiator. Okay, let's find a sound that we like. Oh, oh. Okay, let's use that. Right, get to my arpeggiator settings. Now, I'm just going to put in like a widely spread arpeggiator. That'll run the whole track now, look. That chord track does some very interesting things. It keeps it all sounding quite musical. So although I just put in some very, very fast little melodies, we heard it kind of move and change what notes they are, sympathetic to our key and the way that it's kind of figured out a few musical decisions for us. So anyway, that was it. I just wanted to show you a little bit about the master track, the chord track, and the way that that can transpose other tracks. Our 4 drum tracks wouldn't have been affected, but I'm not going to go into that in this little video. But anyway, I'm Gaz Williams. Hope you enjoyed that, and see you soon. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.